Hey everybody, I'm the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. We will be back on Final Fantasy II tonight. We're getting started a little bit early because I don't know. Honestly, I don't have a good reason. I was just sort of like, I want to stream tonight. Guess I'll get started. So we just get started. Actually, I'm currently playing, so I'll go and switch over. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy II again. We in the last episode, let's see, what did we do? We went to Bofsk. We went to the town of Bofsk, where the Empire was supposedly building their dreaded airship warship. That's really what it's called. In later iterations of this game, it was called the Dreadnought, which I think is a better name. But we went there to stop it, and we completely failed. They did in fact build the airship, so that's fun. And then it went off and attacked Pofton Palm and killed a lot of people. So our new goal is to find a way to destroy the airship now that it works. We talked to one Sid, who is a former knight of Finn, who got interested in airships and I guess decided he just wanted to do that instead of being a knight. So that's what he does now. That's his new job. And he told us that all airships run on kind of like a perpetual fire energy core. And apparently the best source of this is a thing called the Sun Flame, which is a mystical fire that exists as the symbol of the kingdom of Kashuan. But as far as we know, we've heard the term Kashuan before because one of the first people we met was Gordon, who claims to be a former prince of Kashuan. Because Kashuan apparently fell. Apparently Kashuan already fell to the Empire. And so now we've got Maria got dumb, but she got stronger. Her muscles got bigger and her brain got smoother. Apparently we need a thing called Eagle's Torch to get the Sun Flame. And so in order to do that, we have talked to this man, Joseph, who owed us a favor, and he's like, okay, I'll show you where Eagle's Torch is. It's in the snowfield. And so now we're going to the snowfield. And here we are. Welcome. There's this very long staircase right at the beginning. Okay, so you have to climb the staircase. Now that we are actually in the dungeon, Ed, go back to just swinging a stick. Learn how to swing that stick, buddy. It's important. Oh. Yeah, we actually came in here at the end of the last stream for a little bit, but then I was like, we're just gonna quit. So I think we were already over time, if I remember correctly, in the last stream when I got here. So maybe I should put Joseph back in the back row. One of the kind of, I guess, issues with having too many characters in the front row is that you probably aren't likely to get any HP level ups because no one will be specifically targeted enough to lose enough HP. But I'm also of the belief that I know that I have said that you should try to make every battle count, and that is true. But I'm also of the belief that you should use your power in a video game. Like, there's a game for the PS2 called Dark Cloud 2. Excellent game. Wholeheartedly recommend it. I'm probably going to play that here someday. But in that game, one of the main ways that you get stronger is by leveling up your weapons. So the actual protagonists don't really level up their stats. Their weapons level up their stats. Ed got dumb, but he got stronger. And so the way you do that is you fight enemies, get ABP, ability points, and then at level up, at weapon level up, you get like a certain number of points that you can put towards increasing stats. So you level up, you get points, and then you can choose how you want the weapon to improve. Well, growing up, I first learned about Dark Cloud 2 because a good friend of mine who lived up the street from me had the game, and after school every day, I would go over there and just hang out at his house for like a few hours, and we would just kind of hang out and play whatever game he had. So we were playing that for a while. And this friend, who I'll call Jim, Jim was in the habit of he quickly realized that if he used weaker weapons, he could make sort of like how do you put it? He could make weapons that could then be used as fodder for bigger weapons. So like in that game, if you broke, like when you wanted to increase a stat, you would have to break down an item to do it. So if you just broke down the item directly, you'd get a certain boost out of it. But if you broke down a weapon that had already been boosted, you'd get a better boost. So technically what Jim was doing was actually the more efficient way to do it. But in effect, what it wound up doing was preventing him from ever using the weapons that he spent so much time leveling up. So he just had this like pristine, perfect, much improved weapon, and meanwhile he was fighting with like low-level weapons constantly, and thus making the game a lot harder on himself. And I think that experience kind of convinced me to not behave in that way. And yeah, so as a result of that, I'm of the mindset that I don't like to ever have that scenario where you know, have like a bunch of things that are just kind of like never used. Like I know I'm kind of doing that with Ed right now. I don't know. I think I'm kind of talking around in circles. Probably making a little bit of a hypocrite of myself in this situation, but I don't know. I just think you should be able to use, you know, if you put a lot of effort into improving a character, if you put a lot of effort into like let's say it's a game where you can make a weapon, like in Dark Cloud 2. I think you should use that weapon. I think you should use this, whatever you've done, to make yourself stronger. I think you should actually go through and use it. So that's my opinion. We're getting beefy. I think we're too strong for this area again. It's awesome. Oh, I got stronger. Oh, so beef. I didn't get stupid for it either. I retained my intelligence as I got stronger. Not like my associates who keep getting stronger by being stupid. They get dumber as they get stronger. Not like me. I stay beef. Speaking of, go ahead and... No, don't cure me. Cure Murray, please. Uh-huh. Punch that man. Punch that zomber. Do it. Punchy. Oh, how y'all doing out there? Having a good Tuesday? I realized earlier today that I need to stream a bit more in the upcoming weeks to try to get more episodes onto my channel, because if you don't know, I'm very excited about this. My channel's 5th anniversary is coming up next month. Very happy about that. I cannot believe I've been doing this for 5 years. I know for some YouTubers that's not much, but that seems like a lot for me, so I'm very glad about it. But I want to try to have at least 1,000 episodes out on my channel by my anniversary. And I'm very close. I think when I checked earlier today, I was at 979, I think. So it's close, but I counted it up, and if I just do regular episodes, it's not going to make it in time. So I'm going to have to try to like put out some more. Like I have a couple of grooves that I can put up that will help, and I thought maybe if I did a few more streams, I might be able to make it, because I really want to make it. I'd love to have 1,000 videos by my 5th anniversary. So y'all might be seeing more of me in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. But other than that, I was having a good Tuesday myself. I actually managed to sleep yesterday, which was nice. Like on Sunday night, I didn't get to bed until like 4 a.m., which was awful. I hated that. Because when I say I didn't get to bed till 4 a.m., I mean like I was in bed at like midnight, and I didn't sleep until 4 a.m. So it was... Wait, Is this the way I went before? Okay, I've already been this way. It was so frustrating. It was just like, I hate insomnia. I hate insomnia. But what I found out, because I was lamenting it to my parents the next day, and they said, well, do you drink caffeine at night? And I said, no, I switched over to decaffeinated stuff at night. And they're like, oh, okay. And so after I finished talking to them, on a whim, I was like, I wonder how long, like I do switch over to non-caffeinated drinks, but I wonder if I do it early enough. And so I Googled like how long caffeine stays in your system. Did you know that like the half-life of caffeine is like 4 to 6 hours? It's like way longer than I thought. By half-life, I mean like it's still active in your body after like 4 or 6 hours. I had no idea caffeine lasted that long. So I've started, like right now I'm drinking a diet 7-Up, which is decaffeinated. I'm trying to make a move to maybe drink less caffeine, like stop drinking caffeine earlier, which is a nuisance. I'm not happy about it, but you know, I'm only not happy about it because there's so many soft drinks that don't have caffeine-free variants. So like that, it means I'm going to be, and same thing for teas. You know, there are very few teas that don't have, or that I like that don't have caffeine. Like some of my favorite teas are black teas, and can't drink those. They're all caffeinated. So, I mean, if it helps me to sleep, like if this experiment results in my sleeping better, I'm all for it. But I was just so surprised that caffeine lasts that long. No idea. Didn't know at all. Anyway, and my phone is talking. Hello, phone. How are you? Try to use exit on that goblin. I think it works that you can cast like a exit or warp on a goblin, and it will remove them from battle. Not sure though. I'll think that works. Although considering the low level of exit, it's probably not going to do very much. Oh, here's another thing. So I've been listening to, on my iPod, I've been listening to my, the Legend of Zelda Master Quest. Not the Ocarina of Time one, but the original one that I did on stream years ago. And apparently, at the time that I was... I'm going to heal this particular goblin. At the time that I was doing that, I was also playing Final Fantasy 2. And so it was funny because like during the stream, I started talking about FF2 and I'm like, that's funny. I'm playing that right now. But something that I brought up on my Zelda streams that I had forgotten about on these streams is that you shouldn't buy the exit spell. You should buy the warp spell. The warp spell is the one you want. And the reason for that is that the warp spell does not do physical damage. And like it doesn't take you back to the entrance of the dungeon, but it brings you up a level. So at most you would probably only have to cast it like 4 times to get out of a dungeon if you were at the lowest point in the dungeon. It's just a better value than the exit spell. So I bought the wrong one, but I probably won't buy the warp spell since I already have the exit spell. But it was interesting to note that I went against my own recommendation. Oh, it's darker and the water is bluer now. That's a problem. It's lovely colder. So we get deeper and deeper underground. Blink, sure. I mean, really, none of these monsters are doing any kind of damage to us. We're perfectly fine against them. That was 1 hit and I did 42 damage. It's awesome. We're so beef. So beef. My party's so swole. Beefy. So beef. Ooh. Honestly, maybe I should put Maria in the back just so Mo and Joseph might actually get some HP boosts. I think I will do that, actually. Like, we're getting through this dungeon pretty efficiently, and so I'm not terribly worried about, like, running out of resources before we get to the bottom. And actually, now that I think about it, I want to make sure that Moe retains his MP. Because, again, I think the boss of this place is a turtle. And turtles are pretty much only affected by magic, so... Excuse me. That might be a bit of an issue. Might be a bit of an issue. Yep. Yep. Oh, what else? I recently watched... Oh, I said I was going to change to the background. Doggone it. I completely forgot. I recently watched through Mr. Ian Brutalmoose's stream of the latest Cosmo D game, Betrayal at Club Low. If you don't know Cosmo D, they are a single developer, like a single person developer, who makes these sort of I guess you'd call them surreal adventure games, would be the best way to describe it. They're games that are characterized by their very, like, odd environments and characters. Like they all take place in this single world, which is... I described it as being sort of like a dystopia if the ones in charge of the dystopia were all artists. So it has like this weird obsession with artistry of all kinds. So like, for example, one of the most important valuable items in this I'll call it the Cosmo world. In the Cosmo world are like music. So like old records are incredibly priceless. It's like buying fine art if you buy an old record. DJs are considered like among the most important people in Cosmo world. It's a really interesting value system that they have in this series. And another thing they do is like pizza. Pizza keeps coming back. I had actually forgotten that pizza has been in each of the games. Oh, nice! I got dumb, but I got strong. And Maria's HP went up. Yep, she definitely needs to go that. Back row. How strong is she? Oh, so good. So good, Maria. You're the best, Maria. Love ya. Oh yeah, so like there's this kind of weird focus on pizza, which is fun too. Oh, an ice book. I guess I could teach... No, I'm not going to teach it then. I'll retain the magic myself, and maybe we'll just like sell this off. Mostly just because I want to kind of... I want the spells that we have to be more focused than that. Alright, so you cure yourself, please, madam. And you cure me, please, sir. And you punch that icicle. Anyway. Yeah, so it's really cool, like... And I say it's dystopian because it's very strange, and there seems to be a lot of, like, embattled factions. Like, people are striving against each other, and doesn't... Like, aside from the people that have music, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of, like, wealth to be had. So it's cool. It's a neat place. Anyway, so this game is the 4th of the series, and in it you play as a pizza delivery man. Well, you are disguised as a pizza delivery man. You're actually like an agent for a group called the Circus, and you're supposed to be infiltrating a nightclub called Club Low to rescue an agent who... Oh, Mithril Spear. I wish... That's one of the things that is really unfortunate about this game, is that, like, if you find a really nice weapon that nobody in your party uses, you're just sort of like, well, I guess I'll throw this away. You got nothing to do with it. It's very disappointing. Heal that dead head. Oh, no, not paralysis! No, not paralysis! Oh, it's the worst! Oh no! We immediately got paralyzed. It's a bit of an issue. What was I saying? Alright, you two equip your bows. We're gonna need you to fight back, I think. Oh. And then... that. Anyway, yeah, so you play as a or you play as a guy dressed as a pizza delivery man. You're trying to infiltrate Club Low to find what was his name, like something Jim, something like that. Gary, something J, like Gingham J or something like that. Anyway, he's the agent that apparently went or got lost. And in order to do that, you have to keep overcoming little obstacles that put in your way through dice rolling. So if you've ever played like Dungeons and Dragons, I guess I should frame it from the perspective of not having played Dungeons and Dragons. Imagine, if you will, having stats. So you've got like, you know, a standard collection of stats, and instead of a puzzle being solved by like having a key item or having a catchphrase or having a passphrase or you know, manipulating some sort of physical puzzle, but rather trying to roll dice and get a higher dice value than the obstacle. So imagine, for example, oh sure, Joseph got an HP up. Helpful. Imagine, for example, you had like a locked door, and that locked door had a lock on it, and the game anything in here? No. The game personified that locked door as a dice roll. So the locked door rolls its dice, and you roll your dice. And if your dice is higher than their dice, oh my gosh, hello dual heads, kind of spooky. If your dice beats their dice, you open the lock. That's how like what they call a check in like tabletop gaming works. Although admittedly in most tabletop games, the checks are specific numbers that you're trying to beat. But anyway, Joseph is dead. That's unfortunate. So in this game, rather than having, you know, stats like strength and intelligence and like accuracy or speed, you have things like wit and observation and what's another one? Pizza maker, like food preparation, and like music knowledge. And so all of the things that you're trying to do checks against are stuff like cooking food for people. And it's like there's one part where you're supposed to cook a meal for someone, and in order to cook the meal, you have to convince the club chef to let you use his kitchen, and the only way you can do that is by like talking shop with him, or I think it's with her, and getting her to like convincing her that you can in fact make like this meal. And it's just it was so fascinating because like I didn't know what it was going to be like going into it. Like I think Ian had played the demo for it, so he had like a small idea of what to expect. But it looks so cool. And you know, add to that just the strange Cosmo world is already really bizarre. Really just a very neat experience. Probably not a game for me, probably not a game I'm gonna play, but I very much enjoyed Buromoose's stream of it. So if that sounds like something cool to you, go check out his stream on his stream archive, Moose2 on YouTube. Little free advertising there. But I've been enjoying watching that. It's so weird. Like that Cosmo world is just so weird. And none of the other games in the series thus far have been like that. Like Ian described it as this is the gamiest game so far. And I think there's something to be said for that. It is certainly more game-like than the others in the series. Which isn't a bad thing. It's different. Who did I target? I think I targeted the top one. Oh, you might notice we have mithril weapons now. Like Maria's sword is kind of blue and my knife is kind of blue. Because we're actually wielding mithril weapons. I went back and bought some from the first town. Yay! Yay! HP! Oh, nice. Maria got some MP. Good job, girl. Happy about you. Happy for you. That MP. How much I get? Oh, I'm still the weakest, though. I still have to stay in the front. Boo. Although, actually, my HP is low, so let's just... One battle will swap so I can heal myself. That's a lot of Yetis. Snowmen, excuse me. Sorry, Yetis. I meant to call you snowmen. So what are you using? Use your mace. Use your mace. As I'm trying to make Ed proficient in using a mace, which is something I've never done before. Or mace or cane, however you want to put it. Like a rod, cane, staff, mace. Magic stick, you know? Mage stick? That's what I'm trying to get him good with. Because he's already strong, so pretty much no matter what he wields, he'll wield it with aplomb. But I want him to be good with it because I've never actually had a person who's good with a mace before. Because they're not that common in this game, honestly. Like, I'm trying to think. Probably the least common weapon is the knife, I think. But I think that's immediately followed by the canes. Canes aren't super common. Swords are common. You might not, not surprising, swords are common. I think swords, spears, and bows are the most common you encounter. Wow. Did like nothing to Ed. Snowman punches Ed and he's just like, yeah, whatever. 6 damage? Sure, I can take that. So beef. One of the things I like about the way this game's system is set up is that you pretty frequently gain both HP and vitality at the same time, because they're both kind of based off of the same thing, namely vitality comes from taking hits, and then HP comes from actually losing HP. So, similar things. If you take a hit, you're probably going to lose HP. But it's just nice because you get, like, multiple stat boosts at the same time. I like that. This also isn't the only Squaresoft game that has this system. For a long time I thought it was. But they use this in Romancing Saga 1 and... I think 1, 2, and 3. Actually, no, I think pretty much all of them after the Romancing Saga came out use this system, and then Chrono Cross also uses the system, so... It's just that this is the one where they pioneered it, so it's kind of the most strict, I'd say. Like Romancing Saga, we would get stat boosts just whenever, You just get stat boosts just kind of randomly, so... I mean, it's still technically based on your actions, but... They're a lot more generous in that game than this one. Yay! Yay! Power up. Alright, so you two... Back row again. There you go. Joseph, you come front row with me. Can be buds. Oh, I know what's in there. Something fun's in that door. I know about that door. That door is the source of one of the stranger lines in this game. Icicle snowmen. Oh, now. Ah, how dare you. Yeah, these guys really just aren't doing... Well, I was going to say they're not doing any damage, but 40 damage is nothing to spit at. Good job, Icicle. Oh, right, it costs 2 MP now. I forgot about that. I cast Shell on yourself, then. I forgot about that. Heal yourself, I guess. It's fine. What was I saying? I don't remember now. Whatever. Just yammering on, as I do. Unrelated. These episodes have been doing way better than I expected them to recently. I was pretty surprised about that. Like, I think the first stream of this got 7 views, which, yes, is a lot for me. And then the second stream of it got, I think, like 13 at the current moment. And again, those are, it's embarrassing to admit, but those are high numbers for me. And I was just like, wow, I would not have expected people to, you know, take this one up so much, but I'm glad. Hopefully it leads to people actually giving the game a shot. Because, I mean, that's the goal. That is the ultimate goal, is that I want people to try these games that I play that I feel like are obscure or not commonly played. Hey, Rugru, welcome, welcome. Well, yeah, YouTube's hard. It is so hard to get frickin'... Did I just do 4 hits? I am awesome. I think I just did 4 hits. It's hard to get attention on frickin' YouTube, man. Yay, HP! Woo! Look at me, so swole! Ed lives in mad mode. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I'll hang out in the back. You two take the front. Oh, I got an ancient sword. That's cool. Oh, you guys, huh? Don't worry, friends. I have fire. I don't want the shadows to attack me because they're very annoying. Ghoul. No, that's what I didn't want. Fire so strong. Oh, Joseph punching is also very strong. Okay, just punch Joseph. That seems like that's all we need to do. Just get in them punches. Joseph is so beefy. Alright, Maria, you got a new toy to play with. She's like, ooh, I like new toys. Ancient sword. I don't remember what the ancient sword does in this game. I know in Final Fantasy V, it's kind of weird because it, like, I think it casts the old spell whenever you use it. A little strange. He's still blind? Oh no. I knew there was a reason I hated those shadow monsters. Alright, I'm just gonna... Actually, I should cure myself. I'll do that. You look. Swing your sword. Heal yourself. Oh, fudge, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it would like cast a spell, or it had like a spell effect on impact. Ooh, it's pink. Nice. Ah, there we go. Can see. Something so funny about it just saying like can see. Yep. Cursed. Yeah. I seem to recall, like, in one Final Fantasy game, the fact that it has, like, a special effect is unfortunate because I think the game designers expected that special effect to be the more exciting thing. I didn't go up there, did I? And as a result, like, the attack power is weaker. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Maria's fine. She'll cope. Got a super cool purple sword now. It's like one of the weird palette swords from Final Fantasy 1. That was a bit of a surprise when I found that out. Like, apparently, a lot of the swords from Final Fantasy 1, they all claim to have, like, special effects, but they don't actually have those special effects. Like, apparently whatever was supposed to, like, whatever in the code was supposed to govern the effect happening for a lot of them, just, it's not there. It just doesn't work. Spells just don't work. Abilities don't work. And F1 was a little broken in places. Still a fun game, though. Wonderful game. Just broken sometimes in a few places. You know, you know how it is. Broken hither and yon. Alright, I didn't go up there. Now I'm curious what's up there. Let me go back. Where did I come from? I came from the right. Okay. Because when you find a treasure room in this game, you really find a treasure room. Every one of those, like, door, like, every one of those rooms that's closed off by a door, if there's treasure in it, you almost always get 3 treasure boxes inside. And usually there's stuff you want. So I would love to get me some treasure. Some treasure. That'd be good. I'd like that. Punch them dudes. Do it. 1 times hit, 0 damage. Just walked up, punched Maria, and she's just like, what? Was there a fly on me or something? And they're like, because that's the noise Yetis make, I guess. Snowmen. I keep calling them Yetis. They're snowmen. It's different. It's a different thing. You know, she really isn't doing very much damage with her attacks. Maybe the Ancient Sword is the one I'm thinking of, where it's like not as powerful as using a regular sword. The other thing is I don't really know what Curse does in this game. Yeah, like in some... Curse is one of those status ailments that like you see in a lot of different RPGs, and just about every RPG has a different perspective on what it should do. Like, I've seen situations where it prevents you from healing. I've seen situations where Curse will cause you to sometimes not be able to attack. I've seen situations where it just straight up takes away your main attack. It's like they can never decide what Curse does. And okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. See you later. Oh, nice. It gets stronger. So swole. But I wonder if this is the game where Curse is kind of a problem. Ooh, nice. You want this mithril shield, Maria? There you go, lady. Check out that shield. This is your evasion now. 25%. Wow. Compare that to 0. Ed always takes it. Also 0. Everybody else, we just stand directly in the line of fire. Do you want to build a snowman, Cyber? Also, hello. We can name him Bob, or we can name him Beowulf Snowman. Beowulf. Whenever I think of Beowulf, like, even though I've read Beowulf, like, I know it's, you know, the name of, like, a hero from a famous story. I always think of the guy from Final Fantasy Tactics. This is always what I think of first. It's immediately where my brain goes. The Chicken Master. If you don't know, in the game Final Fantasy Tactics, there is a, I guess you'd call him a hidden character. He's like a, you have to go out of your way to get him, so he's kind of a hidden character. Oh, there's nothing in here except an encounter. Doggone it. 3 icicles and a snowman hang out in a room. My 3D print just finished. Hooray. Yeah, there was a character in FF Tactics named Beowulf who was super awesome because he had like a special ability that allowed him to use status effect magic with almost a 100% accuracy. And if you've ever heard me rail against the status ailment magics in Squaresoft games, you will know that that is a very unique thing that status ailments usually miss in Squaresoft games. So being able to just, you know, just use magic and have it hit, incredibly powerful in that game. And one of the funniest spells you can get is called chicken. What does it do? Turns you into a chicken. Immediately turns you into a chicken. It's awesome. You can just turn your enemies into chickens. It's so helpful. I like Tactics. It's a really good game. I think maybe I'm gonna give Maria back her mithril sword. Her new toy isn't quite working out like I wanted it to. That snowman is unmarried. Hanging out with a bunch of icicles. Yeah. Yeah. Like, when it hits, it does great damage, and it curses, but it seems like it's got a low hit percentage, which I'm not... Keeps insisting on being called Miss. Funny stuff. Maybe I'll do this. I do this sometimes, where, like, I'll give someone a backup weapon that's, like, a specialty weapon. What is that? Hello, ghouls. 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 Look at them all. Ghouls. Yeah. Actually, you cure Ed. It's a little low. A little low in the HP department. Text one of your faves. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. It's a great game. Now, here's a question. Do you have a preference between the PS1 original or the War of the Lions remake? I'm curious. I prefer the PS1 version with all of the strange translation choices intact. Mostly just because I didn't like the retranslation. I didn't like the high chivalric language. Just kind of got to me, even though it does fit. Like, I feel like it fits better than other Final Fantasy games where they do that. But I don't know. I just didn't like it. I liked the original translation just fine. But that said, I mean, it's probably a better game. Probably has fewer glitchy bits and such. I think I've told this story before, but oh. Maria got faster, Ed got stronger. So beef. You only played the PS1? Yeah. I don't think you really missed out too much with the War of the Lions version. I mean, it's cool to see it, but I don't really like the retranslation personally. But yeah, when I played Tactics for the first time, I spent I played all the way through the story. And then I just kind of really enjoyed myself, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna level up some more classes in my spare time. And so I got into this habit of just playing on like a completed save file and just leveling up like job classes and characters and such. And so I have a very skewed view of the game towards the end of the game, where you have like a lot of abilities and like your characters are high level, and all of like the random dungeons are like the random fights are really dangerous versions. And it's just sort of funny how, like, whenever I think of the game, I don't think of the plot of the game. I only think of like the end game for this one particular game. All right, let's go in this door, see something awesome. Inside here, beavers. What's up, beavers? Ow! Wow! Got a spell? Nope. What about you? What about you, beaver? Beaver. Beaver? Beaver. Beaver. Hello. Do you know anything about the Godspell? Nope. Okay. About you? Gow Wow? Nope. Gow Wow? Nope. What about this one? Hey. Gow Wow. Ed can understand him. Ed speaks beaver. A bell is hidden beyond the right wall, he says. Okay. You mean over here, mystical beaver? Thank you, beaver. No, I remembered it being different than that. Like, I remember there was a part in oh, bye, Cyber. I'm sorry you melted away. If you recrystallize, it will be on your it will be on the VOD channel. Thanks for showing up though. Yeah, I want to say in like the remake of this game, they made it say, like they made Ed say, "Ed speak beaver," which is just really funny. Me speak beaver. In this instance, though, Ed's just a very talented person, and he can just understand animals. He's like Dr. Doolittle Ed. Dr. Ed Little. Yep. That was maybe a joke? That was a theoretical joke, might be a good way to put that. Could have been a joke, if it was funny, but it wasn't. There you go. Yay! Look at this amazing underground grass we're walking through. Very important, the underground grass. Deep in the caves. The deep, dark caves. Yes. I can't believe I'm still in the back row. I would have thought that those other two would have caught up by now. Usually it takes them no time at all to get stronger. Swoller. This arrangement is particularly annoying when you encounter this in a fight where there's like an enemy, they're like in a diagonal like this, because in all likelihood you'll kill one of them and you still can't hit the back row. That's annoying. It does happen though. It's interesting to kind of think about Final Fantasy fights like with multiple rows like this in a more realistic sense of like, if you can't reach that enemy, it's because it's too far for you to run within a single unit of time, which is a round. So however long a round is, I think in D&D it's like 7 seconds, 6 seconds, something like that. It's short, whatever it is. And that means that whatever it is too far away for you to reach in that amount of time. That's cool. I like it. Well, your HP is low. Heroine, your HP is low. Allow me to aid you with my magic. She just straight up slashes through a dude. So cool. I actually don't know if the intelligence stat impacts healing spells, because there's another stat called soul which is supposed to do that. So I don't know if intelligence is completely meaningless for healing spells or if it works like to some degree. I'm not really sure about that. Oh, she got dumb, but she got strong. I think we are almost to the boss. Yes? Yep, there's the boss. Okay, we're gonna do this. Hey, can I take this? Thank you for the silver mail, I guess. We'll give it to our knight in shining armor over here. Ta-da! Is everyone else wearing bronze? Bronze. Bronze. Not you. Leather. Here, take this bronze armor. Only a little bit used. Hi. It's the Guardian of the Goddess spell! Oh no! There it is, the Adamantoise! I think ice is what you're weak to. Use a little safe. Do a little blink. And punchy punch. What I really want to get is the Berserk spell. Because the Berserk spell is the attack boost spell in this game. And I want that. It's very helpful. I don't think that this game has a boss song. Like, that was one of the major downsides to the original FF1, was that, well, he's cursed now. I didn't do any damage, but he is cursed. So that's a thing. There's no like form of a boss battle song in the original. Man, Ed is so strong. Even with like all the defense of this turtle, he still did that much damage. More ice, please. Yeah, so like even the final boss had like the regular like fight music. It was really just kind of like underwhelming when you saw it happen. And I think that this game is the same way. I know that FF3 has its own boss battle music because it's a really good song. Nice. Magic power. What is this? Oh, I'm fighting something else. Fighting these grenades. Hello, grenades. How are you? Kill. And I think that's mostly just a technical limitation as to why they didn't have like a boss battle song. They just didn't have space in the cartridge to put another song in there. That's the way it was with big RPGs at the time. Something was hidden behind the wall. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. It's weird that they weren't like, procure the goddess bell. They're just sort of like, there's a thing. You got it, I guess. All right, out we go. This brings me back to, back on the first floor. Awesome. Mission accomplished. We have the goddess bell. So I actually had it wrong. The goddess bell allows you to get into Kashuan Castle, where you find Eagle's torch, which then allows you to get the sun flame, I think is the way it goes. So I had it wrong, but I got it now. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, I tell you all what, I will be back shortly. I want to get that 3D print I said I have off the printer. Be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. We will now proceed to kill this one remaining zombie. Yeah, I'm still working on my that robot model that I showed you all before. I can't remember if I told you or not, but I was I'm working on like another leg module for it. This time with like treads, like on a tank. Oh, there's a dude here. Wait, hang on. There's a dude here. Hello, sir. That's Duke Bargain, something like that. What's he doing here? Is he here to thwart us? Is he here to stand in our way? Perhaps. Yeah, so I'm making like tank treads, but inconveniently for me, my 3D printer has been having issues again because I ran out of the good filament that I was using before, and I think the filament that I switched it to is like old filament or damaged or something, because it just kept clogging. Like it kept getting clogs in the printer, which is very annoying. Because, you know, when I set up a print for a long time, oh, I got stupid. No. When I set up a print for a long time, then come back to it and find that it never happened because it's clogged. Not only does it damage the machine, it also means I lost time. So, hello, Morgan.
You'll never live here alive.
Oh yeah? What you gonna do about it, Mr. Napoleon Pirate? We're gonna kill you now. We're gonna kill you now. I don't know what you can do though, so I'm still gonna buff a little bit, but then we're gonna kill you. No. Link? Yeah, there we go. And then Joseph's gonna punch you. We even got like the jump on him. How did we like strike first after he bothered to say something? Were we just more aggressive than him? This does not make sense. This thing, it does not make sense. It should make sense before you attack me. Punch. Now we kill you. Ha! Yep, you're not much of a threat. Fortunately for you, Maria can't hit the broadside of it. Oh, well, he's dead. Never mind, he's dead. Okay. He was about as dangerous as he looked. Not very. What's that? Oh no, a rock! Oh jeez! Indiana Jones time! Run! Oh no! Can't hold any longer? What? Oh, Joseph! Now's your chance! Run! I won't leave you behind! Go! Now! Oh no! Joseph! No! Joseph was killed by the Indiana Jones trap! Oh. Oh. Well. That didn't happen in Indiana Jones. That's a bummer. Well, Joseph's dead. I mean, he went out like a hero. He saved the rest of us. But that's a bit of a bummer. Well, now I can explain this. Some people might actually know that scene. The reason for that is something that was a bit of an Easter egg in Final Fantasy IX. So, in FF9, there is a part where your party finds themselves in like a, what'd you call it? Like a grotto or like a wooded area, and as sort of like a test, and there's this old man who says he can grant you power. In this instance, it's like a summon, because summons like are a big deal in FF9. He says, but I need to test your wisdom first. So I'm going to give you, like, I'm going to sort of split myself, create like illusions of myself all throughout this forest area. And you need to find each of these illusions and listen to what they have to say. Each one will tell you a part of a story. And what you have to do is learn all the parts of the story and then tell it back to me with the ending that you think is appropriate. So, in other words, during this sequence, you get too many pieces of information and you're supposed to build the story with sort of in the correct order with one thing that you sort of choose on your own. And after you choose that, he's like, well, why did you choose to end it that way? And there's like a different scripted answer for each one. But the story that they tell is actually the story of going to find the goddess bell from this game. And when I played Final Fantasy IX, I hadn't actually played this game before. I played FF9 first. And I remember how I was so like excited when I played this game, and I was like, this is the thing that Remo made you do in FF9. This is that story. I was just so surprised and excited to find out that it was a reference. So, kind of a cool thing. There's also a reference in Final Fantasy VIII to Final Fantasy III for the Famicom that I didn't pick up for many years either. Namely that the sorceresses in FF8 are described as being descendants of Hein. And Hein was a great sorcerer from Final Fantasy III. really cool looking dude. He's like a skeleton mage. He was really neat looking. I liked him a lot. I like Hein. I like that though, like when Final Fantasy games kind of make, because none of the Final Fantasy universes are ever like linked. They're never the same world, which I think is actually a good thing. I think that's part of what allows the series to be kind of like, to have gone on for as long as it has, is the fact that they don't like cross over very much, but they often have crossover references, and I think that's cool. I like that. Renoa, descendant of Hein. Sorceress Renoa, descendant of Hein, we now place you in custody. I think that is said at some point, something like that. Although I also want to say that the word Hein is spelled differently in FF8 than it is in the official translation of FF3. So, like, I think in FF8 it's H-E-I-N, and then I think in FF3 it's H-Y-N-E. But a minor difference. I'm glad that Squaresoft has never done like a Hyrule Historia thing for the Final Fantasy series. Alright, well, we gotta go tell his daughter the bad news. This is a bummer. Nelly, I got something unfortunate to tell you. Hey, Nell. Nelly, your dad. Daddy isn't coming back, is he? No, but I've got the goddess's bell, so he helped us. Okay, you don't care. Oh, hey, it's the lady that was in love with him. I will look after Nelly. That is the most I could ever do for him. All right, I got the goddess's bell. Do you like it? Okay, bye. See you later. And that's it. So yeah, that's what happens to Joseph. It's a bit of a downer, but you know. No, he didn't commit suicide. No, he didn't commit suicide. Joseph is dead. He didn't commit suicide. He saved our lives. What are you talking about? That's a good question. Would you consider it suicide if you do something to rescue someone else? I would not, actually. I would regard that as like a heroic sacrifice, whereas I associate suicide with being an act of despair. I think that would actually be like an act of hope to like give your life for someone else. Although I, don't think you should try to do either, but I would not regard that as suicide personally. It's interesting to hear them say it as such. Alright, ice sled, you get on there. We will never use it again. We're never going to use that ice sled again. But we have to carry it for the rest of the game. Key items thing is pretty stupid in this game. Not wild about that. I should save, come to think of it. I haven't saved since I left. Here. Save. Yep. And I guess we'll head back home now. So an interesting thing about Final Fantasy II, this one, when I first played this game, I felt like it mirrored FF4 in a lot of ways. Nowadays, I don't really feel that so much. I don't feel like they have that much of a connection, really. But one of the things I remember is that FF4 has like a lot of character death fake outs, whereas this game just has a lot of character death. Like a lot of our allies don't meet the best of ends, frankly. I mean, usually something like what you saw with Joseph will happen, but yeah, it doesn't work out so well for a lot of our allies. Is the boat here? I'm just gonna take the ship back from Poft. The Poft Palm Ferry. Goblins, you really shouldn't challenge us anymore. Y'all should just run away as soon as you see us. You should just bolt. Otherwise, we're gonna kill you. That's all there is to that. Because we're so beef. So swole. Beef, beef. Also, I am too beef for the front, for the back, or for the front row. Do 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 do. Hello. Yep. Do 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 do. Ah! Imps! Goblinos! They are here to destroy us. Fortunately, I have the purple sword. The mighty purple sword. Bye. See you later. You got this one, like, brave goblin, and then you got, like, the cowardly goblin. I mean, in his defense, like, he saw his friend walk up, punch one of us square in the stomach, and then just do nothing. Oh, she got dumb again. How bad are our stats now? Our int's probably pretty bad. Int 6. Everyone is getting so dumb. Int 2. I got an int of 12. My intelligence is more than twice that of my allies. Wait, no, it isn't. Never mind. My intelligence is higher than both my allies put together. All right. Anyway. Do 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 do. Altea. Welcome back. How's everybody doing, Altea? Am I doing good? Everybody staying indoors? Because the warship's still out there? Yep. Yep. Hi. Hello. Alright, people don't have anything interesting to say. I'm just going here. I got the thing. Look, Goddess's bell. So, Joseph died for that bell. Well, you can now enter Kashuan. Sid may take you there on his airship. Look! Look at the Goddess's bell. It's cool. Alright, Goddess bell. Okay. See you later. What does this guy have to say? Talk to me. Oh yeah, heavy luggage man over here. Talk to the ging. The ging? Let's go talk to the ging. Ging, 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 ging. I had completely forgotten about what does the fox say until recently. Oh no. What about the Goddess's bell? Huh? No. Say Goddess bell. I have it though. Look. Look, your majesty, the Goddess's bell. No one cares about my Goddess bell. I went into a frozen cave and everything. My bud died because of this Goddess spell, and no one cares. No one cares about my Goddess spell. Why do I even bother? Look at me do my little dance. Look, I can't walk against walls. Nuts. His like walking animation. If I could have him standing still as he does this walking animation, it would look so silly. All right, can I buy might be able to buy new armor. Let's see. Hello. Yeah. Is mithril as good as silver? Mithril is usually thought of as silver. All right, let's see. Stats. Defense is 17. Okay. 17. Okay, so it's the same? Is it the same? Let's see. Stats. All right, evasion's 40. Her evasion is 42%? Holy moly. Girl's amazing. 42 and then 17 and so 42, 17, 41. Okay. Ah, okay, that's what it is. So the silver armor does actually boost your evasion a little bit. Or yeah. I'm gonna give her the silver, she can keep it, but the other two of us will wear mithril. That is one thing that, like, it bugs me a little bit about especially older Final Fantasies, sometimes you can have a lot of difficulty, or just older RPGs in general. Like sometimes things have like stats that you don't know they're impacting because the game is only set up to like recognize like defense boosts specifically. That's a little frustrating. Buy some hats. Buy some hats. Mithril. Whenever I see the word mithril, I always think of the way that he just hasn't been wearing anything on his head at all. Okay. I think about the way that I think it was in the Lord of the Rings movie. They said mithril and they said like mithril. And I just remember thinking, that sounds dumb. That's not how that sounds, is it? Mithril. Mithril. Oh, she already has one. Oops. Okay, well, I guess I'll just hold on to it then. Oh, he's got one too. What? Why did I bother? Nuts. Whatever. C'est la vie. Alright, so now we gotta go to Kashuan. Kashuan is really far away. Go and sleep. We could choose to fly there. Oh, never mind. Forget it. We could choose to fly there, but I'm actually gonna walk. And the reason I'm going to walk is I think that on the way... Mithril! That's what it sounds like! It sounds weird! On the way, we will probably encounter some new enemies, and that's useful, so... We'll walk. But we will take the palm-puffed ferry first. Bye! Wow. Bye! Yep. That's the right thing to do. Holy crap, Maria's MP is awesome! Girl's got 48 MP! She's so strong. Maria's so powerful. Oh, I got stupid. Oh no! I don't want to get stupid though. I'm the only one with any level of intelligence in the party anymore. No. I do need to give them at least one spell. I'm gonna do it. I didn't want to. I wanted to only have one character with offensive spells, but it's gonna be useful in the end to have other spells. So, ice on you. Mostly just because I don't want their int to be so low. Like int doesn't impact anything except spell casting, but I don't know. I want their int to be better than like 2 or 6. You know. I want them to be a little bit smarter than that. Nobody can hit this one hornet. Frickin' bee! Dodging all over the place. Power up. Why couldn't I have gotten that before? Why did I have to get the int down power up? It's frustrating. Alright, so I think I will give Ed fire. I'll give Maria bolt. So I'll be the only one that has ice. But they will then have a spell of their own. Offensive spells of their own. Hello. Fire and bolt. And let me go ahead and sell these. Because I'll sell these mithril gloves I bought for no reason. Frickin' things. Alright, bolt for you. Bolt. Hooray. Fire for you. Fire. Hooray. Let's just do a little magic training. Take out enemies with magic. Just to get it a little bit stronger. Hello, bees. Prepare yourself for magical danger, bees. You're brave, bees. You stuck around for the first round, even though you got an ambush on us. But now we will defeat you with our magic powers. Our mighty magic powers. Yes. You are ill prepared for lightning and fire. Yes. I froze that bee. Ah, nice. Maria got smarter. It's all it took. One spell. One spell, she's already smarter. So you can actually train your soul as well. The problem is that a lot of the soul spells are very like situation specific. You don't really need to use heal if nobody has any status ailments, you know? There is a spell later on we can get that is a soul spell, namely the holy spell, but it's gonna be a little while before we get it. There's also another spell that I really want to get because I like it. The arrow spell. This is, I think, the first Final Fantasy where they let you use arrow. One of the only Final Fantasies where they let you use arrow. I like it. That makes it feel special somehow. Ah! Ah, the lightning! Ah, the lightning! I'm like, let me show you how it's done. Bolt! She's like, yeah, whatever. Get a head start, bro. Oh, I got that nice potion. I'll never use it. Actually, I probably should use some of these. Oh, I don't need them for anything. No one's taken a hit yet. Woo. 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 That's the sound the bees make as they die. Woo. Yay, Maria got smarter again. Atta girl. She's got a good brain on her. Big, strong brain up in that head. More bolting. More firing. Ah, I'm poisoned. It didn't even like damage me, I just got poisoned. Ugh. I'm better now. Poison is nothing to me. I can stand up to poison, no problem. I don't care about your measly poison. Oh, fuck, did I mean to cast it on both? Well, still did it. Good job, Ed. Hey! There's Bofsk. Is there anything in Bofsk? What'd they sell here? Spells do you sell here? I think they sell like what? Exit, warp, anti, and peep or something? What do you sell? Okay, none of those things I said, but fear. Fear's not useful. Those aren't useful. Forget it. See you later, bro. Hello. Ooh. Alright, so from here we will head south towards Kashuan. Kashuan is to the south. Also, we will encounter many bees! So many bees! Look at them all! It's a veritable swarm of bees! Death! I just struck that bee with lightning and surprise, surprise, it couldn't survive the attack. All right. Let's see. I will do's fire. She will do's bolt. He will do's fire. This and more will be doed. Oh, bye. See you later. See you later. And now we're just gonna kill him. Now I'm just gonna stab him to death. It's fine. Oh no, I'm poisoned. How dare you? Oh yeah, got smarter. Maria got smarter. Is she smarter than me already? I got 12. She got 9. She's catching up. Oh, she's too good. Too smart. Too smart for me. Let's see. Where's Kashuan? Kashuan's to the southeast, I think. Check my map. I'm gonna hold off on magic for a little while longer, because I want to have magic when we actually like Kashuan's a dungeon, so we gotta go through it. Speaking of, I should save. Okay, let's see. Kashuan is in, so that's Kashuan in the center of that little ring there, so gotta go a bit more to the east and then south. So I think Kashuan is actually relatively close to the Empire, and that's the reason that they were the first place to fall. Let's see if I can find the Empire on the world map. Let's see. Not you. So the Empire is the east. Oh, it's slow. That little island nation above us right now is the Kingdom of Delph, something like that. Oh wait, no. Wait. Where's the Empire? Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought the Empire was to the east. Okay, well, never mind. I don't know where the Empire is. It's somewhere. One thing I do know, though, is there's something very fun right around here. Yeah, we can go back to attacking. Get rid of these bees. Attack these bees with swords and knives. Assuming they don't run away. What was I talking about? I don't know. Something stupid. Something dumb. Oh, yeah, there is something fun in this area, so I'm looking forward to finding that. First I have to not be in battle. Oh, I'm envenomed. Alright, Ed, you get to heal me. Aren't you lucky? Use your heal, buddy. Well, use your heal out of battle, I guess. That's never mind. Healing song. It's right down here. Somewhere right around. Let's see. Gotta go south of Kashuan. Soldiers. Halt! Halt, halt! Halt! Dang, Maria, she's so strong. She can take out a soldier in one swing. So swole. So beef. Am I gonna be the only one that doesn't succeed? No, okay, good. I was a little concerned I was gonna be the only one that didn't actually manage to take out his target. Anecdote. Very nice. Alright, where is it? It's down here, I think. No. Not you. This is a weird arrangement. I don't think I've ever seen this battle set up where you got a queen bee with like a bunch of tentacle vines or tendril vines. Fun fact. When it's a long and flexible appendage on an animal, it is a tentacle. It is a long and flexible appendage on a plant, it is a tendril. They are different. So we're right around here. Yeah, come on. Come on, where is it? I want to find it. It's fun. There's a secret in this forest. There it is! Guess what this is? It's the world's very first Chocobo Forest! Yay! Come here, Chocobo. Nope. Gotta catch him first, though. You caught a Chocobo! Yeah. So once you catch the Chocobo, you can then ride the Chocobo. Yay! And I mean, it functions just like a Chocobo in any other game. You just ride a Chocobo. Yay! Although the Chocobo song is very brief at this point in the game. Oh, there it is. That's the Empire. So that castle up there, that's the Empire. So yeah, Castle 1 is the closest place to the Empire. That's how it was taken over immediately. Anyway, yeah, it's just fun. You ride around a Chocobo if you want to. And then, in standard form, if you get off, it goes down back to its fortress, or back to its forest. I think that's the only Chocobo Forest in the game, but it's a neat little thing. Alright, going on to Kashuan. Oh yeah, Kashuan has like one of my favorite songs in this game. Do 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 do. Yeah, it seems like the ancient sword does less damage, but it has that curse effect. I don't know that the trade-off's really worth it, honestly. I think I'm probably gonna go back to regular. Oh, there it is. That's the sun flame. Let the sun flame burn. Goddess bell. I can't do anything on it yet, but I can do this. Well, I said I can do this and then immediately got into a battle, so give me a sec. Once I'm out of the battle, I'll show you what I can do. We go up here. It's locked. We use the goddess's bell. Ding dong. Now it's open. We go in here and look who it is! It's Cordon! I was trying to find the eagle torch, but the monsters were too strong. It's somewhere in the castle. Please help me find it. Okay. Now we have a new ally. It's Cordon! Cordon, yay! Cordon kind of sucks when you first get him. His stats are better than ours. His stats are generally pretty decent, but he's got no HP, doesn't know any spells. I think, right? No spells? Yeah. So we have kind of the reverse situation from earlier in the game, where Gordon is the one in need of training. So we're actually going to train Gordon a little bit. So like we're the babysitters now, and he is the babysat, as it were. As we explore his castle. He's been sacked. Sacked by the Empire. It's a Death Angel. What? Look out. Don't do anything. Longbow. Kill. Magic. Safe. You're gonna need it, buddy. Blink. Problem is, like, even just a few hits will kill him, so it's a bit of a challenge keeping Gordon alive. Now in the past, what I've done is just not use Gordon at all. But I actually think it's kind of more fun to level him up. It, like, in terms of the story, I guess, it's more interesting to level him up because this is supposed to be kind of like almost like a coming of age moment for Gordon. So I want to try to let him come of age, I guess. Why don't you just cast spells? Start zapping dudes. You can also zap dudes. Gordon, fight the goblins. Do it. Fight them. What does Death Angel stand for? Death Angel, maybe? Because there's that thing in Japanese where, like, THs, they sometimes pronounce them as just like an S sound. It's like Desu Angel. Still weird that a goblin is called the Death Angel. How do you feel about that? Like, you know, the Grim Reaper shows up and he's all like, I've come to take your soul. And he's like a goblin, so it's like, or something. It's like creepy. Unrelated, Gordon's sprite looks awesome. Look how cool he looks. Looks super cool. That's like a hero sprite right there. Look at him. He has not taken a hit. This is the problem. This is the problem. I think I'm going to have to put him in the front row all by himself, actually. In order to get him to take some knocks. Oh, nice. Good job, Ed. Nice longbow. Cool. Alright, well. It's just, I guess it's just going to be Maria and Ed because she is now the lowest HP member. I'll give you this. Well, you got potions, you're fine. Bloop, bloop. I will teach him Cure. Gordon, you get to learn Cure. There you go, buddy. See? You're coming of age. You're learning to cast spells like a big boy. You can wear your big boy pants. The rest of us will just swing our weapons around in the back row. It's fine. Get him, Gordon! You can do it! Stab him! Stab him! Yes! Good job, Gordon. Fight back against those that tried to take your homeland from you. We'll just, you know, do other things. Strike them with lightning, like that. That make you feel emasculated? Oh sure, Ed gets a soul boost. Of course he does. Freaking golden child Ed. Grumble grumble. And what do we got in here? Oh, no encounter for that room. I actually surprisingly have not been running into too many of the room encounters in this playthrough. Normally, anytime you enter a room in this game, you get some sort of fight, but no, really hasn't been an issue yet. Lightning! Arr. Get him, Cordon! We're going to switch targets and give Cordon the experience of stabbing a man to death. I'm sure he will enjoy it. What a wonderful time in a young man's life when he stabs his first enemy soldier to death. Oh, that's psychotic. I'm sorry. Yeah, you did it, Cordon. You've killed a man. More potion. More potions I won't use. Yay! Oh gosh, look at all the vines and bees. Hello, vines and bees. We'll work from the back, Cordon. You take out the ones in the front. He's like, all right, I'll try. And they run away. I know how this works. Surprisingly, they're not running. There we go. I think that was the one I targeted, so that's good. Do. Ha! What now, bee? I'll swing my weapon uselessly at you. That'll learn ya. Oh wow, her bolt spell didn't kill that early level enemy. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Guess y'all have to try again, huh? I'm just sitting back here like really like gloating about how my magic is so much stronger. Meanwhile, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. They're so beefy. They're so beef. So swole. They'll be fine. Hey. Hell shot. No one has really attacked Cordon much yet. Alright, just kill it now. Just murder. Murder, death, kill. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. More treasure! More things to sell later. Alright, Cordon. You get to be in the front lines alone, buddy. You're not taking enough damage. You gotta get stronger. That means taking some hits. Gotta take your lumps. That's a wall. I know the difference. Oh no! Deadly rats! Where rats? They're here! Where rat? There rat! Right there. Cordon's like, I'm too fast for them and they're too fast for me. Oh no, Cordon. So these are were-rats. So that means these are normally humans, right? Like they turn into rats by the light of the full moon? Right? That's how it works, isn't it? That's a little weird. Get him, Cordon! You can do it. Yeah. Stab a rat. Do it. He's like, ow. Getting hurt hurts. I don't know that I like this adventurer business. Kill that one. Don't worry, friend. I'll help you. We'll start attacking the others. You'll be fine. You can do it, Gordon. We believe in you, Gordon. Actually, there's a sequence kind of like this in Breath of Fire 3. There's a part where like this character is trying to like prove his love for a lady, and he's challenged to a fight by a we gotta heal Gordon or he's gonna die. Heal. Yeah, there's like a character who's like challenged to a fight by a beefy dude, and like the beefy dude likes this girl that the guy likes too, and so they're like fighting over her. And oh, bye Rubaru, thanks for stopping by. Doggone it, Gordon, nuts. Now I gotta revive him and everything. Fine. A little bit too late there, Mo. Anyway, yeah, and so like, since he knows he's kind of like at a disadvantage, he asks your party if you will train him. And the way you train him is actually by something kind of like this, where like you just kind of stage mock battles with him, where you either like let him take damage or like do successful hits against you and stuff like that. It's neat. It's a cool concept, I think. Oh shoot, you are still. She's very fast. Cure him. Heal him. Fight. Nice! Way to go, Gordon. Oh, it's just kind of cool because, like, the idea of training someone using like a game's mechanics like this, I feel is something you don't see very often in games. Why didn't friggin' Gordon get anything for that? Oh, that's lame, man. He deserves something. Dude was robbed. Unfair. He should have gotten something out of that battle. Alright. Back to training, Gordon. You can do it. Gotta get stronger. Gotta catch up with your brother Scott. Oh, hello, Adamantoys. Okay, this is not a good example, Gordon. This is not a good example. This thing is only weak to magic, so yeah. Actually, why don't you heal yourself, Gordon? Yeah. Okay, scratch that. It's only weak to ice, apparently, and no other types of magic. Oh! Brutal hit. Fortunately, I got those icy powers. Ice, ice. Ice, ice. That sounds. That's how my icy powers sound. Ice, ice. Try and keep Gordon alive this time. Yay! Nope. Nope. 2 hits, 167 damage. He's gone. Big time damage. More ice, please. I guess just attack it and revive him, please. 4 hits, 0 damage. These things are basically only vulnerable to ice. Nothing else. There we go. Nice. Nice. There you go, Gordon. Good, solid MP boost. Although we are tearing through our MP reserves pretty quickly here. Whoa! Whoa! Dude! His MP went from 5 to 27. That is an incredible MP boost. Oh my goodness gracious. I wish I could get something like that. Oh. I'm glad we're not in the back row for this fight. We really need to be in the front row and get rid of these guys as quick as possible. Dim shadows are not fun to hang around with. So looking at the time, we will probably not finish Kashu on this stream. I will probably play a little bit more and kind of like run my MP reserves out, and then call it for the evening. Yes. Which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have gotten through 2 dungeons, but you know, do what you can. But again, getting back to that original idea I mentioned about how grinding is really not necessary in this game. I mean, have you seen me grind at all? It is true that I kind of fight regular battles in a strange way, but it's just not necessary. Like, I haven't had to hit my own party members or any of that. It's just completely unnecessary. It's one of the most pernicious rumors that goes around about this game, and it's based on falsehood. Nothing to it. Oh, hello, were-rats. Deadly were-rats. I see you. I see you in your strange teeth. Another thing that's kind of fun about this game as compared to Final Fantasy 1 is that a lot of the like for this game it seems like they tried to make more original monsters as compared to the ones that are like straight from the monster manual of D&D. And so a lot of the like long-time Final Fantasy monsters came from this game, which is fun, you know, because they're like the were-rats or the bombs or the flans, stuff like that. Like all these monsters that if you've played the Final Fantasy series, you probably recognize. They came from here. I like that. I think that's cool. Gordon's like, ow, it really hurts. Yes, but it will make you stronger, Gordon. You will become stronger when you take those lumps. Take the lumps and become stronger, Gordon. You have to hit the were-rat for it to die, Gordon. Gordon's like, oh no, my health. I needed that. Gordon, no! I've got to say the low success percentage of like healing spells in this game is kind of nonsense. That's something that I think they probably should have questioned. You know, I'm glad that in later games heal spells work, you know, almost all the time. It's just dumb otherwise. Like I don't know why a healing spell like a status ailment would, well, I mean, I guess I can understand why it wouldn't necessarily work immediately, but I don't know, that's such a nuisance to have to like negotiate with a heal spell to try to get rid of poison, you know? It's annoying. I don't think it should be. So, there was that. Nope, 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 nope. Go back, go back. Back, back, back. Bolt. You. There we go. Gordon better get some HP out of this fight. That's what I say. Come on, Gordon, get some HP. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, freaking Gordon! That's so disappointing. All right. Well, we have now used up our MP. So Weasel got to get out of here. It's about 2 hours, so I'll go ahead and call it here. In the next stream, we will head back into Kashawan to try to find Eagle's torch, such that we can get the sun flame and then hopefully destroy the warship. So I hope you'll come back and join me for that. I am the MoeChicken. This also off screen. I'll probably play a little bit more to make Gordon a little bit stronger, maybe. Yeah, he's kind of weak right now. It'd be nice to have him a little bit beefier. I did it! Yay! So yeah, I hope you'll come back and join me for that. Now, as for I'll play on Thursday. I know I keep saying this. There is another game that I'd like to start. I just kind of like, when it comes to stream time, I'm like, yeah, but I want to play Final Fantasy 2 though. I'm excited about playing FF2 right now. I don't want to play that, so we'll get to it eventually. Anyway, so Thursday will either be that or more of this. I hope you will come back and join me for that. I've said that for the third time. I'm going to close the stream now.